Hello and welcome to JoFY Bingo Week 6. This week I wanted to create a spread in my art journal and also include paper pieced elements because the flowers on JOFY35 and 34, the stamp sets I'm using, really lend themselves to that. So I take my chosen papers to the swatches of Fresco Finish paints that I have, and I choose the colours that I think are going to work really well with them. I've assembled the paper pieced elements separately, ready to be attached to the page, and you can see how I've done that over on my blog. But on here, what I want to just run through is just painting the backgrounds, which I've done in a really loose ombre style, so that it goes from dark to light on the page. And it was very grey, so I've added some green to brighten it up and to give the feeling of grass and landscape. So with Hey Pesto paint and the stencil PM014, I've added leaf stems all the way across the spread at different levels, so it looks like some are further away and some are nearby. I've dried the stencils and now I'm stamping onto both pages flower images from both sets of stamps. So you've got the poppy heads, they will sit in the background, and the flower head, those will be the paper pieced elements and they'll sit at the front. I wanted to add some colour, so I put on some bubble wrap spots, but I really didn't like it, so I've just whitewashed across the whole thing and dried it. And that's what you can do when you're building a page like this. Don't worry too much. You can add layers, take them off, paint over them. If you've got the opaque paints, you can do that, and you can just tweak it until you're happy with it. So on here, what I do is I lay the paper pieced elements on the page, and to see how they're looking, to see if I don't want all the yellow on one side and all the green on the other side, I'll move them about until I'm happy. What I'm doing here also is adding some more stamped images, and I've done some of those in second generation. You could see me stamp them to the side and then stamp onto the page, and that's because I don't want them to be at the front. If they're paler, they look like they're further back. I also added some more bubble wrap spots and wiped it off, because even though you've stamped it on, you can lift it off with like your fingers or with kitchen roll. I stamped the word perfectly imperfect down in the bottom left hand corner, but wasn't happy with that, so I stamped it separately onto a piece of paper, and I've cut it and stuck it on, and it looks like a banner, and I'm much happier with that. It has more presence on the page. And the last thing I've stamped is some words across the top. I also added gel pen doodles, some stickles, and some shading on the flower heads, just to give them a bit more dimension, and that just finishes it off. Oh, and some stickles, because we love a bit of stickles, nice bit of sparkle in contrast to the matte of the paint of the background. And here are all the products I've used. You can visit my blog, the address is here. Thanks for watching.